Hey everybody, it's Alexia from amysticspath, back to bring you guys some more clarity. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching June's tarot scopes for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising placement people. Now, I want to dive in and see what it is that Spirit wants my Virgo people to be aware of during the month of June 2021, as well as additional information Spirit wants my Virgo people to be aware of. Alright, so we have the Trine card, backed by Maudable, Virgo, okay, Scorpio, and House 3. Alright, and I feel like you guys are going to be communicating in a way that is transforming your surroundings. I feel like this will go well for you. The Virgo card is showing me that the transformation that is going to be made is secure and steady and may even possibly be in service to, portion of it, what it is that you're trying to kind of pull in and almost create. It may be in service to other people. I see you guys not only speaking with your spiritual team, but also speaking within your community to try to build this thing up and get it happening and getting it going. I also see some transformation within like the community that you're in, whether that be in like the town that you live or the community that you're creating, the community that you're creating within your business, whatever that is. I feel like there is some transformation happening here and some acceleration. All right. We have the galactic mushroom, first breath, and lost compass, getting back into integrity. And I feel like the divine is watching you, and yes, watchers transpersonal, that the divine is watching you, and it's watching you take almost a fresh breath, like a breath of fresh air. And it's almost that, not that this lost compass, getting back to integrity, is that you're lost. It's almost just redirecting your sights on the path that you are supposed to be going in. There's almost this like rejuvenating fresh breath that kind of focuses this lost compass back to the back to pointing in like the north direction or the south direction, the west direction, like whatever direction you're going in, right? And Spirit is calling you to go in because they're calling you to bring transformation within your communication, within how it is that you're interacting with others, and community. Okay, we have the Fool card on the bottom, the Page of Wands, the the Lover's card, Temperance, and the Ten of Cups. So I can see within almost like these new beginnings or new opportunities, new potential energy, I can see almost with the Page of Wands that there's excitement, but almost nervousness. And I feel like with the Lover's card, Spirit is acting you to connect into this new energy and these new beginnings. And I feel like for my Virgo people, it's not something that is completely new, completely fresh, that is something that you've never done before. It's something that you've already been doing, and you're taking it to the next level, and you're transforming the way that it is that you're doing things. Within this Temperance card, Temperance is a lot about balance, but Temperance is also about balancing something out. And to recreate something different from what it is that you've already had. It's like alchemy. It's like taking these two things and mixing them together in a balanced, proportionate way to create something new, to create something better, to create something different, to create something that's really going to bring you this emotional fulfillment. All right, so it's not within the Temperance card. It's not so much about balance. It's about creating in an angelic and harmonic way. And this Trine card speaks of angelic support and harmony and perfect flow. So it's just mirroring that energy. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Swords. And within this, I can see some reluctance going back into the mental state, and she's kind of holding on to her swords. And it's like holding on to your gifts and your ability and what it is that the universe wants to be put out there, and kind of hoarding that. It's that energy of hoarding that. All right? And sitting back on it, like sitting back on it and waiting, like even if you're not hoarding it and like I'm not going to do this, it's like sitting back and it's almost like waiting for the perfect timing, because there's almost nervousness about this next step and what it is that you want to develop. The Ten of Swords is speaking of that nervousness, and the King of Swords and the like feeling frustrated and how this next step could be overwhelming for you. We have the King of Swords that says all that you need to do is be a planner. Get your priorities in check, make lists, make sure that you're checking your boxes. This is what's going to bring you happiness and bring you out of stagnance. And I really feel that this push and this pull from Spirit is really pulling you to really put yourself out there and communicate what it is that you're doing and bring that transformation. And it's on two parts. Like, you're actively manifesting through prayer and intention setting, as well as communicating with people about what it is that you are doing, and communicating with people like in the physical world, in the flesh. You know what I mean? Whether it's through video chat, phone calls, or in person. All right. So this is what it is that I'm seeing for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars placements. Just go with the flow and make sure that you're really listening to Spirit on what it is that they are trying to transform for you, and to that next step that they're taking you to that you may be fearful of. And I hope that this, and it may not be like a high fear, it may even be like anxiety or like this unsettling feeling. But to work past that, I feel like within this card of the Trine and Temperance being here, that things will go smoothly for you and that there's really no need to be nervous. All right, I hope that everybody has gotten the clarity that they need. And if you are new to the YouTube channel, please make sure that you subscribe, turn on the notifications, because there's more videos where this came from.